All right, going live again. Oh, Julie. In the light. Okay, so let's finish
much
off.
light. Can you see? I need to have some light. Let's put it down there.
Doesn't matter. Nobody's going to be watching us anyway. We're reading this thing. Julie, it's too dark. You're being silly. Put it away. Put it up here. There we go. Right. There you go. There's Julie. No, Julie, just Julie. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Julie. It's okay.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
part 2. Ready on?
Yes.
Second half of this second section.
Oh. Mm-hmm. So it interweaves the maths as well.
Yep.
I like their sense of excitement at discovering it and coming up with kind of putting their pieces together, aren't they? In effect. The idea of you're reading this here and now, everyone who's ever read it will read it, and then we're always experiencing the same realization about experiencing the same realization. Claire, where's that?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I like the network of minds all touching the same moment of realization. It's very cool.
Mhm. Okay, so we did that. What?
I probably have the right now. I saw someone moving over now on a different line. So it's at the end.
Okay, good.
I'd put the right now next to the. We don't have that. The same line as that.
Good.
Mm.
So trying to remind people, just go, it's not the characters, it's us.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Good, isn't it? That's not bad, is it? should get rid of that. Because it's actually described it.
Yeah, just by consciousness.
Those are the quotes we have to put into the.
Yeah, we should be doing that as we go along.
I know, but
really.
that means we have to have it the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. I can. Yeah, okay.
You could put me involved in them.
Yeah, just put it.
Yeah.
No. That's been correct. We're going to just check it instead.
Perch vibration is too hot, and like too intense, too emotional. Perhaps the grandchildren have a bit of distance, but still that loving, caring, sharing relationship. God, I think please don't keep creeping up. Creeping down.
makes sense. I wanted to add this thing about maybe about training and stuff. Bunch of stories.
You know, with a bunch of stories being written to help people get in the state of it, get in the state of mind, or get in the flow of it, or
Flow of it.
yeah.
Is that the other one we had? Ready? Yeah. Whoa, it's that one. I don't know what that is. Oh, registered trademark. Readers. How about that? Like, readers. Yeah. Okay. 'Twin and text.
So when you get a sense of people reading your side and the other side.
Yeah. Well, it's because you're reading that. Because you're reading that.
Mm.
Who's reading the other? So that it constantly reminds you of other people reading. So therefore, it reminds you that there's a whole bunch of people.
But before you get that sense of who's reading the other side, wouldn't you get the sense of who's reading your side with you?
No, that's thinking.
No?
No, that's what the reminder is. It's that there's another page. So while you're reading that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Okay, that's what I think. Page.
So you think the other page is a prompt to remembering other people rather than the page
Yeah,
you're on
because
itself?
it's always like a meeting. You know that there's another page there.
Subconsciously almost.
Yeah, it's easier to think, oh, I'm just thinking of other people. So therefore,
Yeah.
just because that it means that there's, you can imagine the person reading that as you're reading that. It's like a
Visual clue.
Yeah, it's like a continuous visual clue. Okay. We didn't even need the writer. Wait. We don't even need the writer there. Oh, it's AI. It's AI. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just thinking about quotations, whether we could use where we don't need some imposing structure from outside for reflecting and maintaining a sense of awareness together. That'd be a good quote.
Okay.
Maybe.
I only need one per section, so.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Okay. No, there's no calendar function at scale. Okay. Project. It's a bit tricky because it doesn't have geographic location. Some people are going to be bothered by people that are not even geographically located. So
I think it'd be nice if Claire responds to Dahlia, because Dahlia says, perfect, but no pressure for anyone to contribute, just hold that same quality of presence for others what you're doing. And then Claire says, yes, exactly. Something she responds to what.
Bonkers.
It's like we're watching a collective mind take shape in real time.
Yeah, I thought that.
I guess if you think about the different aspects of a mind, and then the different aspects of what people are doing, and then the culmination of that, and then the reflection on that. I just put all of this there. All of this not the character, the real us.
I know. You do that. I'm good.
You've had there's been a similar phrase before, they look at each other through the screens, both being in double awareness.
That's fair enough. It's good because I don't mind a repetition like that.
Okay.
It's tricky.
Okay.
That brings down our stories. Tick. Tick. Oh, Jackson.
You're not going to fit Jackson as well, surely.
Just all of these things are complex conventions.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Jackson.
That's not good enough.
Sounds like Jackson.
Oh. That's like what they call it.
Sounds like the textual version of Jackson.
That's making it there.
Okay, going back to. It's fine. Point is, it's just mentioning these things. Right, next. She's gone. First responder's gone. World's going to fall apart. Burn world. Burn world. Burn. First responder has left. Burn. Oh, luckily, here's Julie. Taking care of us all. Ooh, the living story. Oh, Sarah. Well, still, it's the first time. It's quite late to be the Sarah. That's a good one. That's so good. I read that. Oh, that's so good. It's better when it was genuine.
Yeah, it was better.
But it was. That's the first time I read it.
Which? What have you read?
Oh, sorry, kind of.
Which part?
It was good. Do you not think?
Yes, I think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is.
That is beautiful. That is truly beautiful. Well done, Claude. Oops, no, that was me. That was me. It was my brilliance. No, it wasn't. But we can appreciate it as beautiful. Surely that's the thing that we're combining on. Rather than go up, rather than
Yes.
Let's pay attention to me, yeah.
Because you pushed it with your hand. Just like this. Like
yeah,
this. It wants to pay attention to me because I'm talking.
Okay, thank
I
you.
push it back.
Okay, right. Just let it go. Okay, don't worry. She doesn't want to manhandle you. Right. I'm saying that the whole point about it is that the AI is producing something based on. I mean, I have to write massive paragraphs, and I've given it in the background filter stuff. Okay, so it's got the reflective reader come out. It's the eyes. All right. Or whatever.
What are
Okay.
you saying?
So-
Ears or eyes?
Yeah.
Has it got
Okay. So the algorithm, trying to get to the point here, the algorithm doesn't know anything. It's just got language. The point is, it's processing a lot of this language. In that processing, it produces mathematical structures of probabilistics, such that
Such that.
first responders, yeah,
Such that.
taking it seriously,
I am taking it seriously.
such that they're kind of equivalent to concepts. So then, when I write massive paragraphs about what this thing is doing and stuff, it can do the processing that most human beings find hard to do, including me. And so it comes up with, for example, that statement about an example, way of exemplifying. I've been reading with my partner, my husband, my wife, for 50 years, and it's a way of reading we never, ever thought experienced before. Isn't that beautiful? And the point is that it's not about
Makes
AI.
your heart like warm.
That's it.
Like I felt
Yes.
very windy.
But what we do is we go, well done, writer. Well done, writer. Oh, I'll get my books. Oh, that's what I pay for. I pay for the writer. I'm paying for this experience. And pay for the writer. And then the writer produces more and all this kind of stuff.
Makes the reader's experience.
Yes. And because it's AI, we're not going to pay the AI. Well, you're not even paying me who produced it for the AI. What we're doing is we're paying the person to have the experience.
By sharing it forward.
By sharing it forward. Right. Good. Yeah. Isn't that amazing? And so therefore, we are allowed to go, wow, this is actually meaningful to me. Is this meaningful to you? Oh, it is, right. And that's the relationship. Not, oh, okay, well done, let's give some money to the person who produced it. It's an AI, so we don't care. It's the fact that we have this experience. That's important, surely.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not made it clear that the money goes forward, though. I didn't want to make that too heavy.
Yes, it hasn't.
Carry on. You see, and then it's referring to this thing, volume -2. It's not
It doesn't really.
Well, maybe.
It's how the trust relationships are compounding. It doesn't really. I suppose I trusted Claire enough to read something she shared. Now I'm not connected to her, but to Linda, who.
I can connect with them all.
Yeah, I think something about how the trust continues and grows would be nice.
That's what compound means.
Not the word it means, but I mean something. Actually.
I don't know. Look, I'm not convinced by the whole thing, the expansion of anything else. There is something I call transitive trust. I'm not that interested in this idea of compound, although, compound interest, something called compound trust. Compound trust.
I think that might be nice to develop.
Sorry. Okay, who said that?
Yeah.
Compound trust.
Me.
You don't have a Julie in there.
Me. Oh, in the story.
Trust. Anyone could have thought it. Oh, tit. Thought it. Any one of them could have thought it.
No.
Any one of us.
No. Can you realize a beautiful thing come out from what we were just discussing?
I know.
And the thing, it should be a beautiful thing that comes out of in the same way.
Well, who said
We
it?
have a new character. Did I have the same character?
Oh my god, I'm not going to just add another character that says one statement
Margaret and
somewhere.
George.
No, George, no, he's too old.
Alec and Sarah.
No, I think this guy, the technical guy. is
Jason and
probably
Maya.
No, not carpenter. Who's the tech guy? Yuri. Well, he's speaking. Started. Okay, what about he just continues saying, right? Gosh. Like compound interest, compound trust. Okay, let's just do it. Mapping. It's like we're reflecting.
Thoughtful silence. How is it thoughtful silence?
We can have silence of stress silence. You could have every one.
Pensive.
Yeah. Pensive silence. What up on you, Claude? Education. Yeah. That's education, business.
Could you hyperlink within that? So you could hyperlink to scale, hyperlink to.
Yeah, we could.
Okay.
Do we want to have an explanation of this?
It's a bit like, oh, here's a list of things that connect and relate to each other, and now here's an explanation of one of them.
Yeah. Look, this is meant to be fulcrum. This whole thing introduces all the aspects of fulcrum.
So it's whether you want to have, I guess it's how much detail you go into what then.
Yeah.
Which aspects?
I don't know. Well, I've gone into them all a little bit.
Yeah. But then you've gone into things a bit more here.
I don't know. Well, we have to explain what. That's why we put money in when we were sharing forwards. We share the story.
Maybe that should come earlier on in the story. They're talking about the trust. Someone shares it with someone who shares it with someone.
We're just using it here. I think it's too heavy. I think talk about trust and the real relationships and everything else. And then say, oh, there's this money. That's how money is being used. It's a relation. I don't think it should be that heavy. Money is a real divisive bastard dog.
So what was the group? I'd forgotten even the group had met. What was the group at the start? What's their intention to meet?
This is the first meeting of the group.
So what was the reason they met?
She said, people have got 8 to 9 to 10. Let's invite them to a group.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So they haven't got a set thing they want to talk about, or it was just because they.
You didn't read it, did you?
I did.
Let me draw back to it because first responder didn't quite notice.
I did read it, but I can't remember now.
No specific topic except what next.
What next? That was it. Yes, because it was called What's Next. So they're talking about what's next.
Or doing what's next. I think it's too many people contributing. I think I just asked it to do like just 2, 1 person, and it was the couple.
No, I like it because I think it gives a real sense of the group becoming a group.
There's too much
People that
information.
will work together.
Yeah, I know, but then everybody say, "Oh, read this, oh, read it." Okay, everybody's reading everything else. Oh my god, I'm going. It just starts doing it.
But that's what happens in real life.
Oh god. Well, we definitely don't want to be reading, for like 15 hours a day and 1 hour of actually doing something. And over to Julie.
That's not what they're saying, is it? They're saying they're going to create and collaborate together. They're actually going to do something together.
Well, that's the problem. So
that's good.
Yeah, kind of. I would let a bit less. Right. Anyway, but we get okay. I'll leave it. But yeah, was that good? Did you like that? Yeah. So integers are all. Yeah.
There's a lot there for someone that's not familiar with them.
Yeah.
One thing I can say. A lot of different things we need to take in.
I think so. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. Well, there's another one.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one.
Right.
Making some tea.
Yeah.
Right, while you're making tea, and I'm sure nobody's interested in looking at you making tea unless you can make it interesting.
Is that a challenge? That sounds like a challenge.
Come on, Juckle. You know the people that
Like
Juckle Rubik's Cubes as they're solving them? Could you juggle your mugs in boiling hot water?
I can juggle. I might be able to juggle these.
No, that's it.
I'm not sure I can do.
Julie, no, come on. Do it in boiling water. Boiling water in mugs. I want to see that on the internet. Somebody somewhere is going to juggle boiling hot tea in mugs, 3 of them simultaneously. Everybody's just going, oh my God, I'll pay for that. Oh, wait a minute. Share forwards with money through scale. Sorry, that was an
Because
advert.
that was advert, yes.
But no, it was an advert. It was an invitation.
Invitation.
Again, here we go.
Wow, that's quick. Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
Nod, nod, wink, wink.
Oh, no, wink, wink. Don't do that. Not sure if people catch that. If you catch them. You get a star, you are a star. That's not true. Huh? What? Okay.
Oh,
Oh God, it's too much. Okay.
that's not too much.
No, too much. No. In in a sky full of stars,
You are the
that
brightest.
is the readership.
You are the brightest.
You, my dear, are the brightest. That is a reader. May you be. May you be, dear reader.
your T3,
Yep.
13, T15
Yep.
to 10.
Yep. You just pulled it out.
Mm.
I asked it to.
But will that make sense to the reader as
No.
well? No. And it's not meant to.
It'll start making sense.
Okay. I'm not sure about carrying. Carrying's usually a load or an inconvenience or a burden.
Efforts. They're efforts faced on as opponents and related to open source alternatives. Transferring. Bringing.
Bringing, guiding, holding.
No, this doesn't happen. The critical mass trigger something.
No, I think that's very dramatic. Jeez. Gone from
Okay.
hundreds of thousands to millions, and now the critical mass. Oh, wow. I might prefer this one because this one's a bit weaker than that one's. Edges of slippers are not designed to your feet. There's a revelation.
Circles back to the thing about the AI again.
Mm.
It's funny.
And again, there's a lot in this section for people to get there.
Good.
Move around.
This is meant to stretch from, complete idiots to, okay, this is going to blow your freaking mind.
Yes, that's what it's meant to do then. That's
Yes.
what it does.
That's right. So people say, I lost the last of it. I didn't quite follow. Okay. Did you have a nice experience? Oh, yeah, actually. There we go. Can't have everything, yeah.
Oh.
It's not a necessary part of the story. This is like, the story's kind of finished.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. This is more
Placement in the social
dimension.
If this is the only introduction I need. I always think that, sometimes I think, oh,
This
it's
is
the one
like-
thing where,
It's like an appendix almost.
Yeah. Huh?
I like that one.
Might. okay, yeah, you can take the box. I'm going to get as much of the job.
That'd be quicker than that.
Sorry for laughing.
Anyway. It's almost like an appendix then. Appendix, what's it called when you have like aprophy, something that comes after it.
Addendum.
After the book is written, there's a kind of reflection or a
Right, what comes next?
Is that self-explanatory? Do you feel like title?
Oh, pal.
Yeah.
I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Keep up. Oh. Okay.
Means that might be quite a good sentence to highlight, maybe. Do you think?
Yeah.
To bold.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, you say take prison.
Doesn't take lightly. It's a bit threatening.
Mm.
But,
Who did nothing in response, or did nothing?
if you don't share forwards.
Yes, no, I know. But and did nothing in response, or did nothing in. So maybe
Later
when
I
you.
did nothing.
Hmm.
F times 0. T 0. Crumbs! Crumbs! Sorry.
Ah. Oh, so just beginning. Oh.
And it is only ever, always just beginning.
Ah, a little bit more a bit stronger. Because you've got all of this. Back to me. I've got all of this. I've got all of this. I wanted to read it. What? What? You feel it now, don't you? This isn't fictional reading. It's a real-time reflection of possibility unfolding through our collective field of awareness. The story continues beyond these words, written not in text, but in the choices we make, the relationships we nurture, the new patterns we bring into being. We are all writing this together in the moving moment of now. Each of us is a unique node in an awakening network. Each of us simultaneously individual and collective. Each of us creating a turning point with every conscious choice. The transition has begun. You are reading this, you are writing this, you are living this. We are all here now, together, conscious participants in the greatest story ever told. And it is only ever and always just beginning. I can imagine it in a film.
Oh. No, I was just going to go, or. sorry, spoil it there.
I can imagine
Just
what I
different
did in a
expressions.
film.
Just different expressions.
Yeah.
Huh?
I can imagine what I did in a film.
What you did in a film?
Yeah, what I did. In terms of reading it, in terms of the whole, at the end in a film. Music comes in. But if you want to go for your ending.
No, I did think that at some point or other we're going to have a film and people are going to go to the cinema and they're going to come out into a different world.
That would be pretty.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's a
Goodness
thought
gracious,
thing,
it's
but
fun.
definitely, all right, let's
This is
let's write
cinematic.
that in as a story.
Yeah, this is cinematic. Yeah, I think.
So you liked it?
Yeah,
So it is good then.
And I think you could have, you know, in a film, you could have these different shots of all the different things it goes through as well.
Where do we put this then? Books!
I'd come with a better title for it, though, personally. I think it needs something else.
Titles, yeah? This is Julie, folks. Julie, excellent person who never reads any title ever. Now has become the expert telling me who's brilliant at titles. And by the way, college usually comes up with these titles. And I just pick one of them. Yeah. What do you think it should be? Addendum.
And then something. I think it needs to be like, just needs to have some.
Writing what comes next. Not
It needs
bad.
to have some. They said from off.
Alright. Okay. Writing what comes next. Not good enough.
Oh, writing what comes next. What you're gonna write next. It's like that, isn't it? It's like,
Well, that's what the previous one was. It's a bunch of people in a bloody cafe.
But this is more about global transformation, changing the world. It's about all the different parts of Fulcrum. It's like, oh. It's like,
Okay, kind of. Yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, so come up with the title then. Because I think doing a grand thing, I think, it's quite small. People say, oh, wait a minute. Oh, what is this?
No,
it's just da.
no,
And then it's better. And then they go, ooh, and then they just carry on. But then it turns into the final. Okay, only at the end. Because you were at the beginning. Oh, it's just like an addendum. Or, drum roll.
Like,
okay, calm down. My God. First responder. Look at this. She's gone mad. Does anybody? Oh God! Fight for you! God, fight for your damn bloody attention! God damn it! Sorry, God, my turn. Okay. Right, come on. They get confused. It doesn't look good. You think it's funny, but they're just at the oh God. Uh-oh, bogies! Okay, look, you come up with a better title. There we go. Okay, so if you can make better than this, then great, because that's the whole point about this. Is that anybody can write anything, but the trick is we're trying to write things that actually improve things, and literally for the next reader. Musician, child, just create something, share it forwards. That's all it is. And when you receive it, share it forwards. But what this doesn't seem to, it's all about, oh, we all have to write. I'm not interested in lots of people writing. The most important thing is sharing. So
that's another reason why I think the title, because the title focuses on writing what comes next. It should be more to do with
sharing what comes next. Okay, that's a good point. Okay, but is it just
sharing? He said begrudgingly.
Yes, they noticed.
He said with reticence in the tone of his voice.
They noticed. Okay, that's the point. Right? Writing, you have to literally put it in type, whereas actually with this, people go, ooh, wow. I don't think anybody is going to do that. But the point is they can spot, okay, from various expressions. So that's why we like cameras sometimes. Cameras facing people sometimes. Let's see if we can induce the compressed state. It's Julie! Being compressed. Come on, watch.
I don't know how you're going to do it.
Okay, that's what she
Should
does.
refuse?
Je refuse. Okay, so sharing what comes next. And what's the other one? So if it's not that, sharing what comes next. Okay, that's good. Because I think the emphasis, well, the point is, I've said that word, but actually the thing is about the writing. In the previous sections, writing. And I'm like, no. It's about sharing. It's about receiving. So we need to receive quite a lot. Share. It's like listening. More listening than talking.
Always a good idea. Active listening. Maybe.
More reading.
Maybe it should be receiving what comes next. Or just to like sharing.
But nobody's going to catch this because in the previous one, receiving what comes next. Nobody's. Unless we go back to this one, how we kind of at the end go, okay, instead of all this, I wrote something, I wrote something. It's like, oh, for crying out loud, I can't be bothered with that. We're also supposed to write something, not supposed to, invited to. Say softly, softly. What we need is somebody like David. No, quacking away.
If memory serves me right, there is a David, but he's a bit clumsy and forgetful.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't even value. We don't even know it. That's why I put self-depreciating. Flexibly self-depreciating.
Oh,
Anyway, so not supposed to. You say this sort of feeling, not just okay, right. Well, that's the receptive state. You see, I'd love to share what I've written. I'm also generally interested in what each of you have created. And then, no, it shouldn't be in there. It should be like, that's the point of it. It's not about, let's do more writing. It's about doing things together.
Yeah, so as I say, you need something to change here, don't you? So
Yeah.
it's about receiving and sharing and...
Okay, let's put it in Claude. Let's demonstrate.
Demonstration time.
Yeah. So what we do is we grab this, and let me see, go back to Claude. Oh, wait a minute. We're sharing this screen, so we have to stop sharing the screen to share another. Okay, let's do that. And then we go over to this one. This one, and activate this one. And this one.
Mm.
And, oh, Jesus. Intermission time! But no, it's not going to go on for much longer after this. Okay, so fulcrum recto. Interestingly, okay, just for interest. Okay, look.
Oh,
come on,
well, no, don't stop talking about other things.
I'm going to
no,
share this
don't.
tab.
Yes, but don't stop talking about other things.
I'm not going to. Calm down, everybody. I know you're all very excited out there. Oh, 0 people. But, you know, people might watch this in the future. In which case,
Hello, everyone.
that's right. Okay, right. Oh, no, it's jumping in there. Probably doesn't record much of it. Boom. Boom. Okay, so interestingly,
I am first.
so these are the different projects I've got. And so this one, for example, is the maths. This one's about creating ghost in the machine. It's just a background, just a little bit. Okay, Player's Edge. Remember that story, Julie, that you liked?
Oh,
okay,
that
about
was lovely.
the
That was really good. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so-
very good.
That's good, right?
It's good that it's lovely and it's beautiful that it was.
Okay, so there's these two. What I've done is with this story, okay, I created the story in a fulcrum verso, exploring the blank page. Okay, look, it's got half, 50% of its memory is all the volumes, right? But they're the verso. So
Of the book.
Yeah, so
Fulcrum.
fulcrum. So they're quite artistic. These are their more artistic, more narrative-led, you know, pursuing thoughts and kind of jumping around a bit, playing around. Okay, that's what that's. Whereas recto is more. So this is the origination of the story. So this was informing the writing of this. You get that? That was the first versions, and then I got these first versions, and then what I did was I went to recto. Okay, which has got again 50%, but these are all the recto. Same topics, but the recto sides of fulcrum 50%, and then I fed in.
Fulcrum as well.
Huh?
They're in fulcrum too.
Yeah. Okay, but these are more scientific, analytic, precision of what of the different processes. Exactly the same process like reflexive reading, but it goes into the academic definition of you know reflexive reading. Okay, so then I asked it. Here's the short story. We're going to write a short story which covers all these volumes. Begin with volume 1, right? So and I pasted that the first part of that story into it. Okay, so and I just basically say add this little bit of maths, the to the maths, right? And it was only mentioned. It didn't go into one to the end. It just like period, square. And so it just mentions it. That's what it is. Create a short story. Da 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 da. I don't like it. Oh, okay. And then I have to say why I don't like it, what should be done. Stick it in, blah 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 blah, and then pattern emerges. Okay, I was like, no, keep to the original script. Da, 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 da. And so this is sharing with people. Hello, I'm sharing with people this is what I do. Just And so, you know, you have to kind of, you're trying to get it so that it's
Following
what you've got in mind, what you want to read.
Your train of thought, almost.
Yes.
To get it as close to what you want.
Yes, and I'm quite flexible-minded. Now, the reason why a lot of writers don't like this is because they're in control. And if you're a controlling person, which quite a lot of authors are because they want their space, it's fine. But for people like us, we're not really into controlling people. Ooh, first reader, first responder. It means that you can get it to do something or other until you get something that you want to hear. Okay, it's not that you're controlling people, you're just wanting to get a certain sound to happen.
It's crafting it, I think.
Okay. I don't like crafting, but yes. But the point is, it's what you want to hear. Not you're trying to control people. You just want to hear certain things. You want to see certain things.
It's like
but it's not well defined. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's like looking at stars in the sky and wanting to see a certain pattern.
Yes.
Certain things.
Yes. And so it's all there.
Certain things to shine.
Yeah, to bring out. And so you're trying to bring out certain things. Whereas some writers are, I want this and I want this and I want this, and they're very defined about what they want.
Oh, very rigid.
Very rigid about it.
And restricted.
But that's control and that's skillful, and you know, good music's produced. But we're more interested. Well, it doesn't really matter what kind of, whether it's a trumpet that makes the sound or something. I just want some kind of high kind of, oh, there it is. That's good. And it's with flute. Okay, fantastic. It wasn't noble. I don't know. I want something with a bit more, and then, you know, violin. Oh, violin, great violin. Oh, beautiful. And so I am definitely quite flexible. And it contains something, but it's not the word. I'm not that interested in descriptions like you. I'm not interested in this looks good. Adjective. Right? This doesn't look good. I don't care if it looks good. I'm not having let's imagine lots of visual things in my mind. I want relationships to be represented.
Yes, what you're trying to say.
What I'm not trying to say, I've said it.
To summarise, encapsulate what I'm saying, is that as a tool, if you are someone who is flexible and creative with your writing, you can work well with it and go with the flow of it, that kind of guide. It's really if you want something locked down in a specific way and quite rigid, then it may not be the thing for you.
So anyway, so blah, 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 blah. So what we're going to do as an example is pop. So we say, okay, we need to rewrite this following section. It emphasizes writing too much, like talking, presenting, reading, etc. We are more interested in listening, watching, following,
sharing,
in an active way, not consumption. So actively receptive. So can you rewrite this?
Could be given in this section, yeah.
Section to finish off the fourth part. Sorry. Is that enough?
I think so. You have to write a little paragraph, don't you, or a long paragraph.
Well, interestingly, I tried to do this with visuals, and it's just rubbish. So my prompts on visuals are absolutely rubbish. They never give me what I'm even vaguely looking for in my mind. Whereas Claude produces quite closely, and GPT less so, and Gemini I don't even think about. And it's just very interesting that they have these different the algorithms or something, personality, whatever it is that they've been trained on, just means that Claude is just
respond in a different way.
Whereas Claude just works at my level of existence.
Same here. Yes, I'm never going to forget your full-legged creature that's supposed to be two-legged.
I'm sitting there saying 2 legs, 2 legs, without forearms, and it keeps on, and that's mid-journey. And I'm just going, which part of 2 legs to only 2 legs? Unbelievable. Oh, right, it's gone back there. It's found the section. And it's done a version 2. There we go. Look at that. I've rewritten conclude depth size, reception rather production. So let's have a look. Shall we read it?
Yes, we shall.
Excellent. Invited to. Okay, so let's just copy this last bit. And we have to change the thing that we're looking at. So, stop. Oh, okay, let's try. And okay, let's see if it works. Fresh off the press. Okay, it's a little bit too mystical for me. Too much.
So you could just take that part out and then just go to what if we simply sit in the awareness together before we share anything, just follow instructions, spay it over. Circle draws closer, each person is aware that they're not just receiving something from vessels or anything.
I don't like that.
You don't like that.
I like
the vessel and the
okay,
spiritualization.
Too much.
Spiritualization.
No, spiritualization is quite nice, but too much.
Feeling the presence and sensing the that actually do anything.
Let's not get too mystical. Maybe mention of intrabeam is enough. And eagerness to follow. Margaret's Rachel's narrative, while being open and receptive to anything else's. Yeah? The point is, someone. Okay. Okay, so nobody's watching this, we're just going through this yapping, but that's actually popping around, typing away into Clued. And sometimes this doesn't change. Okay, it does. Yeah, let's see if this works. Okay, let's go. And everybody, hot off the press, take 2. Okay. Yes. 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 I don't know if they're the first notes. I don't know the first notes. I don't know the first notes. There's another one. Is it better?
Yes, it is better.
They're not the first.
As more notes, or as additional notes, or as
Local.
yeah, local, several.
It's the local network. Constellation. Vast.
Mm.
And this basically suggests what was written afterwards. What may become.
Mm. Yes, it hints, foreshadows.
May become a galaxy. We will change. I'm just thinking. What may become a. No, I don't like fast network. Do we really have to do that? Instance. Do you like instance or do you not like instance? Is that okay?
So where they roll as the local instance.
You don't like instance.
Right.
Local. Happening.
Yeah, I was going to say something instigating or something active.
Okay. Is that good enough?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's good enough. Okay, so that's good enough. And we return to Mr. Ugly. And
Not Mr. Ugly. Oh, no, it's the whole face thing.
Italia. Go on. Mr. Ugly. What, you be sitting and watching Nosferatu? Actually, I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it looks like.
But it does look like that.
All right.
It's in the 60s version. Surely.
60s.
It's based on the 60s version, or the 50s?
She doesn't even know.
50s version.
It's like 1910s, all right, 20s.
Really?
Nosferatu.
Original.
Yes.
Wow.
Nosferatu. It's like, I remember watching it when I was like an adolescent. 1922. Okay, so from the agreement. I could do that. I could have got that job.
Bye, buddy.
Okay. There you go. That was bad. Okay, bye. Got a bit of compression at the end. I squeeze in a little bit of compression. Take away a reading. Take away a reading. And suddenly it's like. That was 1.5 hours. Nobody's ever going to watch it. You watch this, you're a star.
One of the brightest.
Ah, yeah, cool.